Any luck? No. All right, we're good.
Glacier up ahead.
Oh man, I gotta stop the glacier. Global warming is affecting everyone.
As you can see, Chief, the station here's iced over. To reach Eleanor Lamb at Fontaine headquarters, we'll have to clear the way. Now, in order to melt that ice, you'll need a plasmid, like a handful of hellfire. We used to sell a fine old product called Incinerate.
You
in
played
the
it in the
amusement
last
park up
game.
Yonder. Go on and find a way in. I've already been on all the rides.
I love this game so much. So, you know, what this game loses from the original, the sense of actually being terrified, isolation, of I feel like you lose a little bit that each battle is actually dangerous. This gets to a point where you are just kind of like tanking everything, but that's kind of gonna happen no matter what you did. Unless you waited 10 years and made Bioshock 2 on a completely new system. You know? We are Burr the Stones to Pal. Say something. I think I had that poster in college.
Eleanor is progressing brilliantly. My physical participation in her birth was minimized, of course. It is vital that I am unhindered by nature's crude bias. I will be, above all, her intellectual progenitor, loyal not to her, but to the people she will ultimately save. But I admit, it is with some measure of pride that I review her marks in standard intelligence tests. As an agent of our beliefs, she may surpass even me.
Nature's Crude Bias is also the name of my punk band out of Bushwick. Cash!
You're a rare old model, son.
Thank you.
Alpha series, I believe.
Thank you so
Now,
much.
Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
The power to the people station. Do I do rivet gun or do I do... I do just need rivet gun. This one just is a lot better. God, the fact that the TV was still on. I thought I got an upgrade for an achievement for hitting the TV.
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen.
Oh
All
boy.
I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog.
Oh, you betcha.
My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here cool with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was immature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral. Dedicated to himself.
Ruh-roh.
Can I come out to play again, Mr. B?
Yeah, sure. Oh, so scary. Still scary. Still scary. You've got the golden ticket!
Jam dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The Little Sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
Yeah. I couldn't have broken that. It's pretty rough.
Listen up! Choppers! Get yourselves hid! No fuck-ups this time! Caddies!
God, a lot of pushback. Let's go back to our everybody's favorite. Can I shine your shoes and give you a lovely view of I don't know what. Aha.
Welcome to Ryan.
Does anybody else ever in real life see things like this? See like explode, like you see a barrel like this in real life at like a gas station, and you're like, I bet I could clear the way to the hidden area if I blow this up. It's a good thing there's no bad guys nearby, because I could take them all out right now. Alright, got it.
I am Andrew Ryan.
You've picked up your first gene tonic. Tonics are passive abilities that have a variety of helpful effects. Unlike plasmids, you'll never have to activate tonics. They take effect as soon as you equip them. In today's dangerous times, it never hurts to be a little faster. Remember, you don't have to outrun a crazed splicer, just your neighbor.
Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Please enjoy the park.
Go that way. I mean, I always thought Andrew Ryan kind of had a Walt Disney vibe to him. Andrew Ryan really is like goth Walt Disney.
Andrew Ryan wakes one night while cruising the Atlantic in his steamliner, the Olympian. His sleep interrupted with a singular purpose. Here he shells his bed as he goes to sleep in his eyes. All stopped. He began building gear.
Eldorado Lounge.
I love the kids in Miss Englert's third grade class, but boy, I had no idea what I was getting into. Volunteering to chaperone this New Year's sleepover party at Ryan Amusements. Donnie, get down off that exhibit, and I told you, spit out that gum! You'll choke! The kids' parents deserve a night off to enjoy New Year's, but I'm at my wit's end. Donnie, I told you! Ah. I would love that. I want that so bad. Alright. What are we looking for here? Feeling low? Alright, we are moving and grooving. Yeah, I mean, it is the, like, I don't know how you could have possibly made this game and kept that sense of... They could have structured a lot of the levels to be a little bit more narrow and claustrophobic. That would have probably kept a little bit more of the scariness. But I also think you shouldn't have gone with making it a Big Daddy. You're instantly, like, how do you tell a story where you're immediately stronger? You made me fear these things in the last game, and now you're basically telling me, yeah, you are that now. So everybody's going to be afraid of you.
Used to be, there was no margin in running the gift shop. I couldn't hardly sell off this tourist crap for a penny more than it cost to manufacture. Then I met a straight shooter named Sinclair, and he laid a sweet deal on me. Says he's got some hard luck folks down at Popper's Drop can whip up this junk at half the cost I used to pay. Yeah, I had to pick a needle or two out of the shipments, but all in all, nobody's the wiser, and I'm all the richer.
Ahaha, so Sinclair isn't all he seems to be. Yeah, you know what I mean? Where it's like, I understand you want to give yourself a power fantasy, but it's also a horror game. Like, there would be like a sequel to a horror movie where you just, the protagonist is Freddy Krueger and it's asking you to be scared. It's like, not gonna.
I know the surface, Eleanor. I spent half a lifetime there, in service of the common good. But then, I heard my own words twisted by fat old men squatting over the embers of Hiroshima. Were
What
the
about
modern
skinny
world
young
a
men?
patient in my care, I would diagnose it suicidal. On perhaps that point alone, Andrew Ryan is correct. Rapture is deliverance.
I didn't want to see you either.
Also, Deliverance is a movie.
Each of us has a moral duty to increase the common joy
Who was talking?
and ease the common pain.
What? Dude, come on, bro. Come on. Come on.
Engines of self-interest.
Come now.
Together, we are the family, and through unity, we transcend the self.
Whoop. Yeah, I think that's maybe subliminally what people had a problem with. You know, it's kind of hard to put your finger on why the game. I mean, this is on hard difficulty, and I'm just like, roar. I think that was probably a bad choice to make you a Big Daddy. Just tell another story with somebody else who comes down, or you're a splicer trying to get better, or something like that. Could have been really cool. I mean, I love the idea of Johnny Topside, of the character that you play. Like, I love the idea that you are.
My lantern's lit.
Pretty much everything was lit. That you are this diver who found it. That's cool, and I would have loved to have seen that. You just don't have to make me a Big Daddy and tell this version of the story. It's not. It reminds me about how, like, when you get to like later seasons of Lost,
I'm trapped here.
where the mystery's kind of gone. You're like,
most I can do to help.
okay, well, thank you. Prefer your combat up close and personal with drill power. Your attacks do more damage.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for...
Eleanor Lamb speaking. Mum says I'm not to play with the other children because they're being raised on a diet of dog eat dog. I wanted to see these dog eaters, so I waited until Mum was gone and went out to find one. And guess what? The dog eaters wear human skins. It makes them look just like us.
Let's do that. That's bedtime. There is a little sister ahead. To get the atom, you must deal with her Big Daddy first. He will not attack you until you do. But be prepared for a difficult fight. Well, that's not one way to do it.
that Big Daddy won't bite until you do. But to get to Lil Sis, you gotta put the old boy down for good.
Oh, yeah. Working on it.
I found one of those children at last. Filthy dress, all alone. I approached her, praying that it was my little girl. But she was gorging herself on blood from a corpse. It wasn't her.
Could have been a
I
phase.
stared, just reeling. And then that skinny, armored freak that took Cindy jumped me, shrieking like an animal.
Kids are going to go through that phase.
Could Cindy have become one of those things?
Maybe.
I've got to find her, now more than ever.
Right. Oh, I do have it. Okay, cool. Seriously? Well. Okay. Okay. Look. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Take a breath, son. You did it. Now, just let her ride on your shoulders and she'll trust you like her own daddy.
Well, they always say parenting is hard.
I'm telling me.
We're in business. Now, there are corpses all over Rapture, and little Dimples there can sniff out the atom on them. Find one.
I can't wait till I'm about to have kids. I can't wait till I have kids and people are like, you know, parenting is hard. It's like, tell me about it. I've played Bioshock too. Yeah. Whew. Am I short? Leaning down or not? Woohoo!
Ryan was wrong. To hand sufficient power to any individual is to create a tyrant. We must therefore eradicate tyranny at the genetic level to end sin itself. That is the family. That is our cause.
Well, my cause is pizza.
She's got a juicy one, but when she starts draining out the atom, the splicers will come running. Be ready before you set her down on that body.
That's what she said. Hey!
We found it!
Just put her right down on that corpse.
You told me to be ready. I'm getting ready. Stop yelling at me. That's the equivalent of the old, like, you know, 2D games where it's like, arrow, go this way. And I'm like, I'm gonna. But I'm gonna, though.
Adam, Daddy, right
Adam,
here.
Daddy. Grab some cash dollars.
That is a child of the family.
Sorry.
Not a toy for you to exploit and discard.
Can it be both?
It is fitting that you expire here. One more forgotten curio in Ryan's shrine to the self.
Yeah.
Here they come. Keep the splicers off her now till she's finished, or they'll never give up the hunt.
Shrine to the Self is also the name of my punk band out of Bushwick. Oh, that is so meaty. Seriously? I'm gonna take you home in just a minute, honey. I have to multitask.
Now you know the stakes, son. But a plasmid costs a bit more Adam yet. Keep it up.
Dancing!
Yes, that is me dancing. That for now. So many lockboxes. Aw. Check it out. She's doing Michael Jordan. Dude, she's doing Air Jordan. Michael Jordan saw that and was like, Michael Jordan sees her and is like, that gives me an idea. Alright, that was way too much insanity. How did I barely get out of that? Reload! Reload! Reload!
Why, hello there. My name is Andrew Ryan. I built the City of Rapture for children just like you, because the world above had become unfit for us. But here, beneath the ocean, it is natural to wonder if the danger has passed. If those we left behind will ever come to their senses.
I told you about this. Make him listen.
Oh, seriously? Seriously?
My performance on the surface.
Don't get in between us! I got my cousin! Hey, come back!
Dude? Dude? Dude! Gotcha. Canned fruit. Oh, can't get in there yet.
I do hope in eternity there will be time to pick Sophia's brain a bit.
On to the great city. It is no way.
I think all of the children have finally fallen asleep. And now that the park is all quiet, I can't sleep myself.
I guess it's just you and me, Mr. Voice Recorder. You, me, in 1959. I wonder what the new year will... What? What was that? Something's happened. The lights are going out. Kids, stay in your sleeping bags. It's gonna be fine.
Yes, stay in your sleeping bags. All will be revealed. What? I mean, is any of that hitting you? I'm like... I'm right in your face. And you're just like, yeah, I can still get a couple shots. Machine gun is not ideal.
On the surface, the farmer tills the soil, trading the strength of his arm for a home and lands of his own.
As you do.
But the parasites say no. What was yours is ours. We are the state. We are God. We demand our share.
On the surface, metaphors are very heavy-handed.
Just sleeping.
Yeah? Is that so? Aha, yes. I remember now.
Gotta find the right game for me. Not just any old girl. Somebody who understands me. Stop following me! Whoa!
I suppose that now I know who my children were.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. B. Thank you. I guess that'll help. Definitely going to need... keep some of those. Some of that. And some of that. Running out of... Alright.
I've been rationing my supplies ever since the park got cut off from the rest of Rapture.
Yeah, that's right.
Stay strong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm holed up in this workshop, surrounded by those wailing brats, trying to beat their way in. They want my food, my guns. They want it all. But I got a plan.
Yeah.
Fix up the transport sub that's been running.
Yeah, see?
Then I'm gonna get the hell out of this hole. These animals want Rapture? They can have it.
Yeah.
Adam, Daddy.
Oh, yeah.
Get it.
Working on it.
I do not hate you, Delta. Indeed, I care for you in equal measure to any other sentient creature.
That's something.
But I cannot sacrifice 1,000 of my children for one rebellious son.
Yeah.
A symbol. There, to share our
Oh, come on. You guys do a lot of complaining. Seriously? What are you doing, turret? Come on. Done? Done. Thank you. Great job.
All right, Chief, we've almost got enough Adam now. To get the rest, you'll have to take care of that little sister. There should be one of the air vents they favor in the workshop. Bring her down there.
Rawr, rawr. Alright, that went better than the first one. Definitely. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other ways that this could have improved on the formula of the first one. I think you gotta go in a slightly different direction. You have to bend the expectations of the audience a little bit more. I know you want to play it safe. I know the first one was popular, but you gotta do something new. You know? Not Bioshock Infinite new, but... Okay, we're good. Nope, 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 nope. I feel like that's probably the way to go. Seriously, dude? Seriously? Stay in the water.
Lamb is becoming a problem.
Yes.
Woman is a damned collectivist.
Collectivist.
How could
She collects baseball cards.
Worse, to hide her intent, she gulls these patients of hers into a religious frenzy. A new Kremlin will rise and swallow the council house before they realize they've been had. I will not have my city swindled by the parasite. It is time, I think, to call Sinclair.
Parasite. She's a parasite. You're all parasites. You ever get the feeling that parasite was like the vocabulary word of the day that Andrew Ryan just like, I should use that word more.
Rapture is a paradise of the ego, Eleanor. Under Ryan, the voices of an entire city sing the virtues of greed and pride. But truth, rather, is in the body. Already they grow weary of struggling against one another in fruitless competition. Observe the bent backs, the drawn faces. Ryan promised us more, they seem to say. In what shall we now believe? And Eleanor, it is our task to answer.
By the way, Paradise of the Ego is the name of my punk band out of Bushwick. By the way, Paradise of the Ego is my fusion ska band out of... By the way, Paradise of the Ego is the name of my fusion ska band out of Queens. That is not a courthouse to get married at. Do you think Andrew Ryan... Do you think when Andrew Ryan was, like, building this, he was just kind of going like, now is this too subtle? Stew?
The parasite makes nothing for itself. Its only tools are taxes and tithes meant to trick you into offering what it has not earned.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that.
Rawr.
what is ours. On the surface, the scientist invests the power of his mind in a single miraculous idea and naturally begins to rise above his
YMCA.
The parasites say no. Discovery must be regulated, it must be controlled, and finally, surrender.
Everyone has to get that penicillin.
An artist strives to frame his ideals in an image, to challenge his audience and make his vision immortal.
YMCA.
No, your art must serve the cause. Your ideals endanger the people.
Hand that child, you monster! Heavens! I'm not speaking. Innocent. How could you?
Where am I going? Let's go down here.
From salvation!
Because salvation has a lot of electricity, apparently. Gotcha. God, combining potato chips, cola. That's another reason why they really shouldn't have done Big Daddies as your character in
Now,
this.
Tannenbaum would have you turn that sister human again.
Is think about
You'll
it.
get just enough
You have a
atom for our
giant
purposes,
mask on.
and the girls are likely to try to
Like
repay
I
you
know there's a
somehow.
little bit of like
But Rapture's a high-stakes
okay, this
town,
is the
son, and she is a jackpot. You just have to be willing to take it all. You'll harvest more atom than the price of one plasmid, so the rest is gravy. Think about it.
Oh,
Down
yeah,
here,
no, I'm okay.
it's your survival or hers.
like it's another reason they shouldn't have done you're a big daddy in this is that like I know there's some suspension of disbelief, but you're eating cream-filled cakes, snacks, chips, drinking coffee, smoking cigarettes, wine with a giant helmet on. It's just like that little bit of like, oh, you didn't think this through. You know, that little extra could have really gone. Well, that was close. I did, though. I did. I got the blue. I was in the blue. Hi. You know, there's just these little moments where you're like, you didn't really plan this properly. And the first game was so immersive that to have something like that, in a normal game I don't think you'd even notice it, but here it really does kind of stand out. Make sure I press the right button, because I want to have kids one day, and if I can't tell the doctor that I saved all the little sisters in Bioshock 2, I don't think they're going to let me.
Well, our Tin Man had a heart all along. Personally, I call that a liability, but you have enough atom now. Barely. Head to the Hall of the Future and splice up with Incinerate.
rocks always scared me, this part.
How you run, cretin! Help me find this. Stay with
Ah! Yeah, like a normal game, you'd be like, all right, whatever. But the first game did such a great job of being so immersive that it just really shows. We gotta get incinerate.
On the surface, your parents sought a private life, using their great talents to provide for you. They learned to twist the lies of church and government, believing themselves masters of the system. But the parasites said, no. The child has a duty.
You're watching too much TV.
Die for the nation.
She don't even have to look at the baby.
Honey, we don't talk anymore. Is everything okay? You've been rather quiet lately. Can I go over there? Oh yeah, there's this little backyard area. We gotta go with damage. It's right now, everything is very weak.
I met with Sinclair today of Sinclair Solutions. It's this pseudo-legal firm he set up to take problems Ryan doesn't want to admit he has.
I'm super evil.
Go away. I could fill 40 front pages of the Tribune with stories about this fella if he wasn't paying me not to. And he's got work for me, right? I ask what, and he flashes me these $1,000 Steinman teeth saying this job will, quote, change history.
Ah! Ah! All right, let's do this right. Really? Really? I know. You get out of here. Or stay with me. Woohoo! Thank you. I know this is meant to be a slum, but this is literally how I lived in college.
Gotta stash myself.
Follow me! Together we will rule the world.
Unable to provide for itself, the need of the parasite grows until war is made to justify it. Your parents brought you to Rapture, where you need never fear the parasites again. So you see, there is no place for you on the surface. But you know someone belongs in Rapture. Write a letter to the Ryan Industries mailroom, and you never know.
Ryan Industries mailroom. Right. That's a fun. This is a fun thing that they did
I
here.
know
This
this
is good.
facility is vital to the preservation of secrecy and Rapture. But seeing myself transformed into that lurching Maxon nightmare, do children truly respond to this? Still, I spoke to a young man exiting the park after the grand opening, asking him what, if anything, he had learned here. He said his chores didn't seem so bad anymore, as long as Mother wouldn't send him to the surface.
Come on over here. Booze Hound. Take full advantage of Rapture's distilleries and vintners. Drink to your health with Booze Hound. I cannot read.
I've got a little dating tip for you, Jimbo. It'll get you out of that lonely hearts club for good. This scheme works 100% of the time.
All right.
Guaranteed. First, find some Betty and take her to Ryan Amusements. Then, you go to the gift shop, buy her a teddy bear. This is key. I ain't kidding around. Then, you buy her a ticket on Journey to the Surface. As soon as you hit that first scare, bingo! Tunnel of love.
Fuck. Good thing I waited. Left this going. Alright. So now that I've got those, I should be in good standing. They are absolutely going to come in handy. Excuse me.
Busted pile of junk! You broke it, didn't you, Edna? Everything you touch turns to shit!
Mean. You're mean, Roger.
I got a bonus.
Fat hands.
What? Excuse me, you're dealing with a lot of bullshit right now. Can you handle that? How dare you? Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, this game is great. I do think it also doesn't use lighting to the same efficiency. The first game, even though the levels may have been large, even in moments where they were large, everything was very poorly lit, so you couldn't really see where everything was.
Rapture is a body, Delta.
But it is great.
I am the voice.
The more I play it, the more I like it.
Is the hand. When Rapture speaks of you, it says only this. Sleep now. Your day is done.
Is that what it says?
We lost another of the Alpha Series protectors today in testing. Somewhere outside the city limits, he simply vanished. For these men, Rapture has no walls. We must find a method of conditioning them against abandonment of the Little Sisters. Something physical, possibly even lethal. The lab aides are starting to call them Big Daddies. Perhaps there's some genius to that. Bonded pairs, connected by a love.
God, incinerate!
That kills.
First aid kits also give
on
you
your
Eve.
recent purchase of the incinerate plasmid. Say, Tom here is happy.
Oh, that sucks.
But this
I'm gonna
party
wait here and
just
catch him.
needs a
No,
skid.
you're not.
Carl needs a light for his cigar, and no one can help him.
can't get into these yet, though. You know. That's funny. I never saw that before. That's cool. Alright. Now time to lose to a little sister.
Welcome to the Circus of Value.
Yes. Yes. Whoa! Do I not have my thingies anymore? Well. Come on. Oh, now you come. Now, we're a little late, wouldn't you say?
Holy Moses, son. Not even a big sister can keep you down. Well, come on back and melt the ice and we can say goodbye to this 2-bit carny ride.
It's like something you'd see at the Denver airport. I don't know. Everybody keeps messaging me. I can't talk right now. Let's do another e-buff. Oh, hold on there, son. All right, that went better than I thought it would. Gotcha. Already opened these. All right, we're good. Well, that's an amusement park for the ages. I got fire.
Ryan saw the individual as a hero, a noble survivor. And Rapture was his paradise, a shrine to the supremacy of the self. The result? Slavery, genocide, chaos. Now that the tyrant is dead, we are a true collective, a single family.
By the way, Rapture is My Paradise is the name of my jazz quartet out of Long Island.
He's gone. James was the only man I ever loved, and now it's like he never even came to Rapture. He heard me sing at the limbo room, came up all bashful. He liked hearing songs about what it's really like to live in this town. I think he's been trying to organize folks against Ryan.
Think so?
And now he's gone.
Yeah.
And I'm here, singing Rise, Rapture, Rise. Scared to death they're gonna come for me.
Well, that was fun. All right, we'll play more later. Thanks for hanging out.